like having sex before getting married. It's like I don't know. We just
what?
never.
Give me what?
I don't want to like. Okay, so like I don't know, man.
What? Come on. That's the point of this.
So like we was told by different people how people that did that.
Marriage is honorable in all, and the bed undefiled. But whoremongers and adulterers God will judge.
Welcome to the Verse
family. Guys, today we're gonna have one question that we want to focus on and answer.
So we decided we're often asked a lot of questions. So we decided to use this month to answer a lot of the questions. So we're gonna be answering deep questions for each video that is uploaded. Including this one and later this month.
So if you have any question, bring it down in the comment, and so we can bring it up in our future videos that we are doing. So for each question, we're doing a whole video for it, and we give you guys the shout out also for asking that question. But these ones are like some things that we came up with. So you want to read us the question?
Yeah, so this one is what we came up with. Why did we both choose to stay virgins before getting married? You can go first.
You can go first.
No, you go first.
You go first. Ladies first. That's like principle.
I decided, like I made my decision when I was a freshman in high school. Or it was like, yeah, it was my freshman year. I just remember deciding that. I don't even know why. I just knew it wasn't something I wanted to do. But I do remember asking my parents, why don't you get me a purity ring? Because I was like, you got Titi's my sister. I was like, you got her one, why haven't you gotten me one? And then so that year for Christmas, they ended up getting me one. And I've had it on since March, since we got married. And I decided to stay a virgin in the beginning just because I didn't want to do that. It's like I felt like it was something personal that I didn't want to just give to anyone. It seemed very valuable to people. Like we never talked about sex. Like my parents, my family, we never talked about it.
Right.
But I just knew it was something serious. So I just decided, like, why should anybody just get that? Like, I don't think anyone should get that. And I knew I would get married, so I was like, why don't I just wait till I get married? I did.
So your goal legit was to get married before having sex?
Yeah. It wasn't just not to have sex and be abstinent. It was to wait till marriage. Wait until I found my husband.
Gotcha. That's interesting.
Yeah, like I just knew that I wanted to wait until I had my husband to do that with. Wasn't easy, but did it. Praise the Lord. That's why. I just thought it was too valuable. And then when I became Christian, when that was like the end of my sophomore, beginning of junior year, then it turned into, oh, now I have like my why for this. This is the right way to do it. I'm glad I made this decision, you know, right. 2-3 years ago, because this is how it's supposed to be. You know, it saves a lot of hurt, and this is the way God intended. So, and then that's when it became the reason. When I became Christian, it became the reason that I want to do it God's way of why to stay a virgin. But yeah, that's
a good answer. For me, I was raised as a Christian all my life, so that was something that and from coming from the culture that is based on marriage first before sex, because that's literally legit. That's how it is. And you know, that gets imprinted in you growing up. You know, you hear different stories about, like my dad used to tell us stories to kind of like put that fear of God in us in a way.
What do you mean?
Like, you know, like that's one of the things that, like, having sex before getting married, it's like, it just, I don't know, we just
what?
never.
Give me what?
I don't want to like, okay, so like, I don't know, man.
What? Come on, that's the point of this.
So like we was told by different people how people that did that end up having not just demons, but
oh my god,
not just demons, you know what I'm saying, but you know, like demons can get transferred, like you hear that a lot.
Well, like soul ties.
Yeah,
but he
like
explained it's scary.
Like, I don't know, it's not just him, it's just the whole entire
everyone around.
Yeah, like, you know, kind of raised around that. So
wow.
So you kind of get that, like, but I don't want to do that.
But they made it seem like if you're married and do it, it's all.
Well, if you're married and do it,
yeah,
it's the right way to do it with God. So why would a demon transfer? If you're having a random sex with random people, you're obviously going to get their disease first of all.
Oh my
and
God.
Their disease include their demons. But
Double D.
Yeah, a lot of people that's gonna watch this, like, you know, younger folks and stuff like that, don't get peer pressured. Is that the right way? By peers.
Don't get peer pressure.
And so yeah, don't get like, you know what I'm saying, because people sometimes can tell you, oh yeah, I got that girl right there, like, you know, but they don't tell you what they deal with afterwards or what comes with that. They don't
or
tell
how
you.
it even was, like,
Exactly. And
like you're put in this image like losing your virginity is gonna be this amazing, fun, hot and steamy thing.
It's crazy.
Excuse me, how did you even come up with that? Like, when we did it,
that makes
I
no
was
sense.
so shocked. We could have another video of how it was our first time having sex. We could talk about that in another video. But it was like, don't listen to people. If you want to
Definitely,
wait,
man.
it's like no harm can come from waiting till you're married.
Actually, you should get a trophy for nowadays. I mean, you shouldn't get a trophy for waiting because that's what you're supposed to do. But
Yeah,
you should low key because of the amount of people.
Yeah, the amount of pressure to do it before you're married these days.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, continue. Why'd you stay? Why'd you keep going?
And so yeah, so I was raised in that type of environment, and then I moved to America. The environment was very different. You kind of get mocked for being a virgin.
Yeah.
And so I started lying, saying I'm not a virgin.
Oh, no.
And so I kind of got through that pressure. Well, some people knew, my closest friends knew, but after we moved out of there, like my senior year, we went to a different state. They ain't gotta know nothing. I came from P-Town, Oregon, you know what I'm saying? I done had some things. I done some things, you know? But it's just all a lie to get through high school.
So them pressuring you enough made you want to lie about it?
Yeah.
Did it ever make you want to do it just to get it over with so
No.
you don't get picked on anymore?
No.
No? Why not?
Well, like, if I thought about it this way. If I really liked a girl, you know, we end up to that point. Because like I said, after I moved out here, like the relationship that I even had with God kind of, you know what I mean? So like for me, I was just like,
oh, and that was your foundation for it?
yes.
Okay.
And I was just like, so I was separated from God and doing my own thing, doing all that stuff that I was doing. And so now I was like, why not add to that? You know what I'm saying? For all that. And by the way, our testimony video will be coming out next year. Stay tuned for that. How we literally got saved, basically. Saved meaning our salvation, our belief in Jesus Christ. So for those that don't know, we believe in Jesus Christ and how we came to that point. We didn't just get born to it. I mean, I got born to it, but we just didn't end up on there just by how we was raised. So we will talk about that. But yeah, so I got separated, I would say, from God, and I was doing other things. I was like, why not add to that? Like, if I find the right girl, though. Because a lot of people were like, it seemed like all they wanted was that and leave me. And that was not attractive to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that dude isn't, like, I don't know, like, the next day we're gonna act awkward type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's do it, and then, like, one night stand, basically. And I just didn't want that. Like, I'm like, that's so awkward, first of all.
I would think about that
You see
too.
me all naked with all my glorious.
Tell me what, I always think about that in high school. Like, I didn't know people that had sex.
Think about
and
it.
I'd see them like on
In the
campus, and I'm
hallway,
like,
like,
how can you just
like-
look at each other and you guys just
You was
like, it's so
yesterday butt
weird.
naked running around the house.
The eyes of a virgin
Yeah, that's
in
what
high
it looks
school.
like.
Yeah, I would always think about that. Like, how can you just? Oh my gosh, I feel
But-
exposed.
Yeah, I made it through high school. Didn't go to college, so that was that, and I'm here now. So that is it. That is what kept me. You know what I'm saying? That is.
I just remembered one other thing that kept me was my nana, my great nana. She's the one I'm closest to. We live with her.
Her great grandma.
My grandma. She told me one time when I was younger, because I had my purity ring. She knew of my decision. She supported it. You know, like she's from older generation.
Any good parents
Catholic.
will support it.
Yeah. So
be honest with you.
she told me her sister, so my tia, my great tia, waited until she was married to have sex, and I was like, what? Like that got me excited. And then I saw pictures of her wedding. She was the only one that had like a big wedding, like a really big wedding.
Of course.
And so she showed me these pictures, and it made me get excited. So it like kind of set an image, like I want to be like my tia, and I want to wait until I'm married. And yeah, like that kind of sparked a fire even more. And then when I became Christian, it was kind of both.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I would say
just
that
remembered that.
the other pros adding to that would be getting married, waiting to get married. It's like you get there and you're like, we are the only people that know each other, like that intimate. You know, and that's like, it feels good. It feels like I'm not betrayed in a way.
Yeah.
You don't have to deal with all that, you know, am I better than the ones that you had?
Yeah,
and,
we don't really worry about that.
the comparison and stuff like that. And also it adds to that, like, dang, I waited this long, so why not have a good wedding also? And having a good wedding comes with that. You know,
A good honeymoon.
a good honeymoon will add to that, you're like, wow, I waited this long.
Like,
we deserve this.
Yeah, like we don't want to offend people who didn't wait, because it's great that you got married.
This is not to
but it's like
judge.
that. But that's how we felt.
Yeah.
It was like, we deserve this. You know, we did what people don't normally do, and we deserve it. Like, I don't like to say that because I know plenty of happily married people that deserve to get married and have the wedding of their dreams. But it's like, just because it was something that was so hard and so frowned upon by the world and so often challenged, like, no one liked it. It's like, I don't know about him, but me growing up, once they found out you're a virgin, like, you had a target on your back. It's like, oh, I can get her. Oh, let me try. You know, so it was hard, you know. So I felt like we deserved the wedding we had, you know.
Yeah. It's
like, I waited this long to be in a good marriage, not just anyone, you know, because we could have married just anyone to be like, okay, check, we're married, now let's go have sex. You know what I mean? But no, we chose to do it the right way, and it felt deserved.
To add to that, it's not a judgment to people that didn't wait or anything like that, and that are doing it right now, like the right things now. But it's just to set an image for those of you guys that are in a boat like us, or you have done it once or twice or whatever it is. It's better to wait. It's better to have somebody that you're gonna be with for the rest of your life to make those type of decisions that are very intimate. And people don't see sex as valuable, as intimate, as necessary for your future as they used to do back in the days. Like, I feel like back in the days it was just like, I mean, even though some people didn't do it, I feel like back in the days it was considered, or in different cultures it's considered as like one of the highest things you can do with somebody. Versus now it's like, oh, we have sex.
It's like, whatever.
Oh, are you gonna propose to her? Oh, that's a big decision for me.
Now
what do you mean
like,
that's a big decision?
They're casual. Now it's casual.
That's very casual. Like, having to have sex is so much casual than proposing and getting married. Because I've spoken to people that been, you know, not married for 10 years or so, and I'll be like, oh, what are you guys waiting for? Like, why are you not getting married? Oh, that's a big decision.
Sex isn't?
Sex is not a big decision. See how, like, it just reversed, like the whole gear is reversed. And I feel like it gives you the fulfillment if you wait, even better, I would say, than not waiting. So yeah, that's it for today though. We can keep continuing, but yeah, I'm gonna shorten this down for sure. Thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure you guys comment if you guys have any questions, concerns,
any new
critics,
deep questions.
Any deep questions, please let me know in the comment, and let us know in the comment, and you know, check us out on all of our social medias, and
TikTok, Instagram, yeah, that's it.
Facebook. Until next time, we are the Verse Family. Yay.